shotgun tier list. Yay. We are back with the final Battlefield 4 weapon class, the shotties. Ah yes, these shotguns will definitely give some people emotional damage. I don't really need to say, but these weapons are best used in close quarters. So off to Operation Locker we go. Before we start, I'm going to exclude frag rounds from influencing any of my decisions. This is simply because they're annoying.
Skip it a button, dada!
But if you want to use them, they are best paired with shotguns with a higher fire rate and mag count. So this leaves flechette, slugs, and buckshot rounds. I don't particularly like flechette rounds. They give you a higher spread and higher pellet velocity, so slightly more range. Nice. They also do less damage. Not nice. The slug rounds can be pretty decent in certain situations and are probably better for conquest. You do need accuracy though, which I do not possess.
Piece of shit!
So buckshot is pretty cool. Okay. Oh, that's a good start. It's the 870 Boomstick. Did I scare you? No? What about now? This gun is very nice, a fan favourite of these shotguns actually. It does very good damage per pump with 19 pellets, which isn't the highest in the class, but we'll get to that later. Its 92 RPM is the joint highest of the pumps with the Spaz 12. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. S tier. It's Dow time. This is the first shotgun of the non-pump shotties, and it's just sort of meh. It has a solid fire rate, but not better than anything else in the class, and a decent drum that holds 12 shells. Now, the issue here is that the shell takes over a second to load in, so you can just be sitting there reloading for 12 seconds. 12. Obviously you can stop at any time, but that's just funny to me. C tier. The DBV-12 has one less pellet than the Dow 12.
But it has a better reload, yeah!
Everything else is pretty much the same. So do you prefer the reload or the slight extra damage? I prefer the reload, in this case, B tier. The Hawke 12 gauge. An interesting one this. It technically does the most damage in the class with 21 pellets per pump. So to balance this out, the Hawke only has 6 shells in the mag and a slightly slower fire rate than the 870. Thankfully, its reload time is
fast as fuck, boy.
Well, sort of. I very much enjoy using this gun. A tier. The M1014 or the M1014 or the M1014. This gun is not it, or at least out of the non-pumps. It's not a bad weapon at all. In fact, all of these guns are very solid. Just compared to each other, this gun doesn't really stand out in any way. It fits 8 shells and has a quick reload time though. So if you like to zip in and out of fights, rather than chain people together like the 870, then this is pretty good. C tier. If you didn't see my last video on the QB variant weapons, check it out. It's one of my best. If you use this gun correctly, it can be very effective. It has the highest fire rate in the entire class. However, the shells go quick as you only have 6 of them. And the reload isn't great, so pick your battles, B tier. The Spaz 12 is the 870 but with 1 less pellet, that's it, A tier. Now, I did a poll last week on which shotguns my audience thinks are the best, and of course, it was the 870. But the Saiga 12K did quite well, much to my surprise. Upon further inspection, I can see why. Well, kind of. It has very similar stats to the DBV, which actually has 2 more shells in the mag than the Saiga. So it's worse than the DBV, right? Wrong. It has 1 more pellet. A tier. Yep. Finally, we have the urinary tract infection 15. Similar fire rate to the Hawke, but with a mighty 15 shells. The issue with this is that it only has 18 pellets compared to the Hawke's 21. The 15 shells may seem appealing at first, but it's really unnecessary as you can reload and shoot when needed. To the hospital with you, D tier.
Mission failed.
That's it. Thank God. Well, I know some of you will want to see other tier lists, like vehicles and grenades. I will cover those topics at some point, but I don't think they're extensive enough to warrant a whole tier list for them. But that's it for now. See you later.